I continue. Final factor here is 5x plus 1 in both. Which power?
Why?
Exactly. Now we analyze what is left. We divided 12 by 2. What is left? Good. We took 4x plus 5 squared completely out. So this is gone. From 5x plus 1, we had 2. We removed one of them. Is there anything left inside? In parentheses, very good, awesome. I reached the plus. I have to copy it. From 10 we took out a 2, or if you want 10 divided by 2, what is left?
5.
Good. From 3, 4x plus 5, we removed 2 of those. Is there anything left inside?
X plus 5.
In parentheses, very good. We had 5x plus 1, but we removed it. Is there anything else in there? No, that's it. Okay, so we jump here over all this. These stay as you see them. 2, 4x plus 5 squared, 5x plus 1. Now I have to distribute. That's why I was saying, please do not omit the parentheses. If you do, the whole thing collapses. So I have to distribute. Can anyone distribute for us?
So 30x
yes.
plus, and the other one's going to be 20x plus 25.
Excellent. Brilliant. I have the 30 plus 20, which will be a 50, and then a 31. And now this is completed. We factored completely. So we have the 50x plus 31, and it's done. This is it. We cannot do anything else. Don't try to distribute or do anything else to it. This is it. In the same way, the same procedure, I like us to choose whichever you prefer, 108 or 112. What is different here? The powers are exponents. The exponents, which are the powers, are fractions. So I want to discuss that possibility. 108 or 112. You have it posted, if you can see. So let's choose. And this is my page now. If you don't choose, I will.
The first one.
The first one, fine. So we have 108, and that is x squared plus 4 to 4/3 plus x times 4/3 times x squared plus 4 to power 1/3 times 2x. Again, it's a mess. Not the first term, but the second term. X squared plus 4 to 4/3. Can anyone deal with this whole thing and tell us what to write? I don't want to have x and then 4/3 and then 2. I want a quantity in front of parentheses. But what do I have in parentheses? Anyone? Anyone, please? Who would like to help? Yes, Brandon, go ahead.
So 2x and 1x, that's going to be 2x, right?
Careful. We multiply. So it's not 1 apple plus 1 apple, which is 2.
No, what I'm saying, the x is from my understanding, is treated as a 1. So it's essentially 1x times 2x. So
Yes.
that says 2x.
So, yes, but when you multiply x times x, you get...
So it's squared. Okay.
Yes. So we have 8/3 x squared, and then x squared plus 4 to 1/3. Perfect. So again, how many terms? Yes, we already know. There are 2 terms, and there is only one common factor, which is, and which power do we use? The only common factor is
x squared plus 4.
indeed x squared plus 4. We have to decide upon the power, and then we'll decide what is left.
1/3.
We have to choose the exact same procedure. We are using the same procedure. We have to use the smallest of the 2. That is the common factor. Excellent. Good. So now, from 4/3, I subtract power 1/3. What do I get as the power? 4/3 minus 1/3.
1.
Exactly. So I have to write x squared plus 4. I will not put parentheses because the power is 1. Otherwise, for any other answer, I would have to put parentheses. I reach the plus sign. This, luckily, is all out. Good. What is left?
3 minus 3x squared.
So,
8/3.
yes. 8/3 x squared. That's it. Very good. So then here we have to find the least common denominator. So can anyone tell us, is there another way of writing x squared plus 4 raised to power 1/3?
Cube root.
Excellent. Thank you. I was wondering when you're going to say something. Thank you, Malika. Good. Indeed, it's the cube root. Okay, so now the least common denominator for all this is
3.
exactly. So remember these, what are these denominators? I don't see denominators. If I don't see denominators, then they must be
1.
exactly. So we need to multiply both by 3. Can anyone give us the intermediate step, the numerator? Anyone? Are we on strike?
3x squared.
Thank you, Axel. Plus?
12.
Yes, plus?
8x squared.
Brilliant. I only have to combine these two, and it's done. So the cube root of x squared plus 4, what do we have? And divided by 3. Do not attempt anything silly here. Do not try to simplify 3 with any term from the top. That would be a terrible mistake. So the answer is, of course,
11x squared.
yes, perfect, plus
12.
that's it. And this is done. Any questions, please? Any questions?
Where do you get the 3 from? Up top, above the x.
This one?
Yeah, that right there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Where y'all get the 3 from?
Perfect. The least common denominator is 3. The denominator of x squared is 1. How do I get from 1 to 3? I multiply the denominator by 3. But if I multiply the denominator by 3, I have to multiply the numerator by 3.
Okay.
The same thing with 4. 4 is over 1. 1 times what is 3? It's 3. But I cannot simply multiply the denominator by 3 and not multiply the numerator by 3. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Perfect. Other questions? Okay. The same principle, but we have fractions to simplify. 96 with negative exponents. We should work on the 96 first, and then we can choose the last one. So the 96, we have x plus 1 to 1/3 plus x times 1/3 times x plus 1 to negative 2/3. There's nothing much to clean up here. I can just write or imagine it x over 3. You can, so let's write it one more time. X plus 1 to 1/3 and plus x over 3, x plus 1 to negative 2/3. Good. So obviously there is a common factor. Can anyone tell us what is the common factor? Can anyone give us? Of course. The only thing is that we have to decide is the power. Nothing changes. It's always the same principle. I have to choose the smallest of the two. There is no other way. Which is, in this case, the small
-2/3.
negative 2/3 indeed. Good. And now careful. From 1/3, I subtract negative 2/3. What do I get? And that's the power that I have to put here on x plus 1.
1.
Exactly 1. So I will have to write x plus 1. I will not put parentheses because the power is 1. I reach the plus sign. What is left from the other term after I factor out x plus 1 to negative 2/3?
X over 3.
Thank you. Good. We continue with the triangle. Let's finish it up. Good. So, is any other way of writing x plus 1 to negative 2/3? Is there any other way? Anyone remembers? Is there any other way of writing x plus 1 to negative 2/3?
X plus 1 to the second power.
Careful. Let's review. A to negative n. Is there another way of writing a base to a negative exponent?
1 over
Thank you.
a positive m.
Excellent. Thank you. Who was that? Kevin. Thank you. So, this is 1 over. It becomes positive 2/3, and you have the option of writing it as the cube root of x plus 1 squared. Let's find the least common denominator here, which is the same step, right? So we have 3, and this is 3x plus 3 plus x. Do you all agree with this? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, but do we have to put everything in? Can we not just leave it as x plus 1 plus x over 3?
Yes, because you eventually in calculus you will set this equal to 0 and you will have to solve it. Yes, that's why these are called. Yes, very good question. Thank you. It's a very good question. I should have said that. Yes, it's a must. So 1 over the cube root of x plus 1 squared, and this is 4x plus 3 divided by 3. You can put this at the top and 3 in front, so that's another way to condense this expression. Yes, this is what we have to get to. Exactly. Okay, I just wanted to give you one problem to work on. So this is number 112. And you have till 8:15 to upload this one problem. 3x plus 4 to power 4/3 plus x squared times 4, 3x plus 4 to power 1/3. Thank you, so please work on this problem. Let me know if you have any difficulties or if you have any questions. Or you need help. So 2x, 3x plus 4 to power 4/3 plus x squared times 4 times 3x plus 4 to power 1/3. It's the problem that we just skipped, page from our handout, problem 108. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 112. We did 108 together. It's 112. Any questions? Believe it or not, I'm logged out in the middle of the class, if you can believe that.
This is Microsoft.
Oh, I know it's Microsoft.